Welcome to Audio Video Plus, your home for VHS, Beta, and Laserdisc.
At Audio Video Plus, we're up to our ears in movies.
We love Audio Video Plus.
Yeah, 40 hours. Yeah, we know this.
This is good stuff. This is gold.
Yeah. Hey,
Come on now.
Hey,
you guys
there you
in
are.
the crew, you know, find your P's and Q's. Go.
Okay, here we are. Hey, welcome back, everybody, Mastication Station. We were just talking about things. We want to tell you. Lee is here to tell you where we're at and what we're doing and who our sponsor is and all that stuff.
All right, thanks, Tony.
Yeah.
So we are at the Donner Pass Motel in Donner Pass, Montana.
Yeah, nice.
High up in the Rocky Mountains, on the actual site of the Donner Party brunch. Brunch. And our sponsor is Lev's Meat Buffet. And we have about 205-ish. It's hard to tell because the audience is in a flat line.
Right.
Normally they're on risers, so it's easier for them to throw things. But this is, going full back. I don't know if it's...
So I have a couple questions about this.
Yeah. We're in the
It
back
was
room.
215 people in the audience, right? Now it's 205?
Ish, yeah.
So there's 10 people are vanished?
They've gone to the buffet.
Okay.
I'm going to leave that alone.
And the buffet built on the site of the Donner Party
Brunch.
is meat.
It's all meat.
It's just meat. And it's not like a specific kind of meat. It's just like
It's
not
a wide
chicken or
variety
fish
of
or-
meat. That's what they said.
It's just
The widest variety of meat of any buffet located in the mountains in Montana.
so that means we're all on the buddy system. So don't go anywhere by yourself, I guess.
Wow.
Well, with us is Mike Burgess. He is the owner of Wizards World Pinball. Is it more than? Is it just Wizards World Pinball?
Fort Wayne Pinball Wizards World Arcade in Huntertown.
On Huntertown.
Yeah.
Here with us.
So, what is the claim to fame for Wizards World? What makes it so special?
Well, we've built ourselves up to be the largest all-pinball arcade in the world.
Okay. In the world. There's
In
no
the
other
world.
place. This is it.
No other place that has only pinball machines and as many as we have. Right now, we're anywhere between 136 and 144 machines in the arcade. Depending on, if we have a party coming in or a big tournament coming in, we'll fluctuate the amount. But we got a huge tournament coming up a week from Saturday.
Okay.
Winner's going to take home $1,000.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Second place is usually somewhere between $250 and $500. So you can win a lot of cash, and it draws a lot of people from Cleveland, Columbus, Chicago, all over. And we're really looking forward to that. We love hosting people from out of town, and just to show off what we have, because our maintenance staff, 2 full-time people that work almost 7 days a week to maintain those.
Yeah.
We talked a little bit earlier about the old image of a
Yeah.
dirty old bar with a pinball machine, and well, we kind of broke that stereotype. And I think the lady that wrote the Harry Potter books, J.K.
Rowling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She won't let him do a Harry Potter pinball machine because that's how she envisions pinball. Her memories are of being in a seedy bar somewhere.
Yeah.
But no, you know, people ask me, "Are you going to add beer and so on?" I said, "I really don't want to mess with the booze."
Yeah.
You know, I love pinball. We have a lot of fun there, a lot of tournaments, and
You don't need rowdy.
don't need to be rowdy.
Now you've noticed, is it like a resurgence in pinball again?
Oh,
do you think?
definitely, yeah.
And what age groups are you seeing that have really kind of caught on to this?
Old dudes like me, I think, started the resurgence. You know, got 7 kids and woke up one day and they were all almost out of the house.
Yeah.
So, man, what am I going to do the rest of my life? So I started looking around and I visited some places and I found this great little arcade in Lafayette, Indiana, right downtown. Dan St. John, very nice. Great, well kept, well maintained pinball and video games. And I started playing there and I got hooked. And that's a 2-hour trip one way if you fracture some speeding laws.
Well,
Yeah, and you know, I've got an arthritic disease that is incurable, and to make a 2-hour drive one way, play pinball, and 2 hours home in a night, well, that kind of puts me out of commission for the next day. So I said, well, let's just, you know, let's fire one up and home here and see what happens. And December 15, 2017, we opened up with being the largest pinball arcade in Indiana. And I did that a little bit to have fun because Dan St. John at Main Street Amusements was the largest. And I said, well, let's have a little fun with Dan. So I think I had one more machine than he had.
close.
He got a giggle out of it because he had to change his T-shirts. Yeah, and then we just kept growing. We could, you know, if you're going to do it right. And we're very, very heavy on reinvesting in the maintenance and upkeep of the machines.
Yeah, because when I was there playing the games, I mean, the place was clean. Everything worked real well. I mean, there's like moving lights and gears and machinery and videos, and oh my goodness, I would say 7 days a week would probably be close for the maintenance people.
Yeah, and it's really cool because now customer loyalty cards, you're all familiar with that. Everybody has them. Well, we really haven't been able to do that with pinball. Back in the 80s we did. We had a little cardboard punch card, and the original Wizards World had a W puncher.
Okay.
And they came in and played a game, and we'd punch their card, but yeah, it didn't really work that well. But Stern has introduced this new Insider Connected. All the modern Stern pinball machines are hooked through the internet to Stern. You play the machine, you get your achievements, your scores are recorded. As soon as they release the software for customer loyalty, I'll be able to go in there and say, okay, for every, 100 games you play, maybe you get 10, or, for every 10 games, maybe you get 1. There's just a lot of things we'll be able to do. And speaking of largest and numbers and number one, we have the most insider connected pinball machines in the world.
In the world, that too.
In the world.
Wow.
Yeah. And we've got more coming in, so we're just going to keep building on that.
You gonna break a wall out or anything?
Yes, we are.
Yeah.
A couple of years ago, I bought the building.
Okay.
And eventually, we will have 80% filled. So by May, we're hoping to go from 134 to 300.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Double.
When you said, if you have players that have played a lot and they rank points, could it be like you could do, like they rank chess players, that if you have a certain, like if you have a tournament, that you're going to pit guys or girls that have the number of points that get them to Grandmaster, that they're only playing against their own level. So versus a newbie like myself who's partially blind, I don't want to play a Grandmaster who's got one ball for 17 zillion points and I have 12. That'd be kind of cool.
Yep, we do have a ranking system. We have over 80,000 players in the database worldwide. Speaking of numbers again, I'm going on my second or third week as being the #1 ranked player in Indiana. I'm ranked number 132 worldwide, and I'm just I'm on an insane hot streak. I've never done this good for this long.
Give up my Atari? My television?
How about for this?
You bet your asteroid.
Introducing the revolutionary Vectrex arcade system. No TV set needed. Instead, Vectrex has a real arcade screen built in. So you get challenging real arcade graphics and sounds with every Vectrex cartridge. No wonder Vectrex was chosen 2-to-1 over Atari and Intellivision for real arcade gameplay. So compare. Discover how Vectrex brings real arcade play home.
But it's a lot of fun. We got a great ranking system, and I love seeing the players improve. I think probably the one that's at the top of my head right now is Rose Quinn, one of the female players we have. She has been finishing near the top lately. She's ranked 24th in Indiana, which puts her in the state finals. Top 24 will make it this year. So if she just keeps it up, she'll make the state finals with her husband Ryan, who's very, very good. He's always a top 5 player. But it's so cool to see people start out and do better, and we all make each other better.
What's your oldest machine?
It's sitting on the front counter. I believe it's a 1932.
1932. So is it like on the counter? It doesn't have its own legs or anything?
Doesn't have its own legs, but they did make that machine in the same machine, different model because it had legs. I just don't have the legs. Some guy actually came in when I was on vacation, brought it in, and said, "Hey, would you be interested in this?" And Chef Paul called me and told me what was going on. He said, "This thing's beautiful." I said, "Buy it. Just buy it." I think I gave him $300 for it, and the thing's pristine, very nice. And if you look at it, you can understand where the name pinball came from, because they're just little nails or pins that are stuck in the game. And you flip the ball, and all it does is go around and trickle around all these pins.
It's like Plinko.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said, just think,
Okay.
they thought this was fun back in the 30s. And now we're here to 2022, and it's like video games, you know. There's each machine, there's 30 modes on here, and this is what you need to do.
Yeah, I played the Rush one.
Oh, yeah.
And you have like a concert sitting there in front of you while you're trying to hit it, and you hear, depending on what points you get a different song or something like that. That was pretty cool. So how could people visit the place, like online? Is there a website or something that people could visit?
WizardsWorldPinball.com,
Okay.
FortWaynePinball.com. We're on Facebook under FWA Pinball, or search for Wizards World. You'll find us.
That's cool. Yeah. I was there and it looks great. It was a lot of fun. I hope that it blows up for you even more. And you said middle schoolers and younger are coming out there.
Maple Creek's science teacher, they did a thing where I believe it was all the 6th graders this year got into groups, and they designed and made their own pinball machines.
Oh, okay.
I said, "Oh man, that is so cool! I wish we'd have done this,
Yeah.
when we were kids." So Scott told me about it, and I said, "Hey, can I, give you some prizes? You guys judge them," and I gave them some T-shirts and some other higher end prizes for the winners, and everybody that did it got something, either a stress ball or a bumper sticker, just to get them excited.
Yeah.
And I said, if they want to put these bumper stickers on the machine for art,
Yeah.
do that. I said, part of the deal is the art packages on these machines. They're just incredible.
Well, you think, is it your bedtime yet? You want to try a challenge?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? He's up for a challenge. All right, so in my cup here, I have cards.
All right.
And I'm not going to cheat. I'm going to have Lee. Lee is going to
Shuffle.
shuffle and cut.
It's hard to shuffle when you're on an incline plane.
Yeah, that's true. We're going to play War here. That's
But-
real easy.
All right.
I'm very
Easy
talented.
game
I
there.
figured
I can
this out.
handle that.
Yeah. I don't know how to play.
I think you should play reverse war.
So the younger? Or no?
No, the smaller the card wins.
They're all the same size.
Oh, boy. Reverse war. That'd
That
be
would
a challenge.
I'd
I'd have to think.
take my brain out and put it backwards.
It's showtime.
I don't know. Is it about the same amount?
Yeah.
All right.
You got the boom in there.
Okay, Lee is the judge. He's going to decide who who goes first. We have a new
We
cooking
should go
view.
at the same time.
Cooking view.
You
here.
don't go first. You go
Okay.
at the same time.
So you're gonna say 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1, turn.
Okay.
Go,
Looks
go.
like he won that one. I got that. We're not going reverse. Yeah, there we go. I got that one. There we go. Looks like oh my gosh, I'm gonna win this game. Oh. Ooh. Okay, is it 3?
1, 2,
3, and then hit.
flip. Hey,
Oh,
look at
get
that.
all of it. Get out of it.
Bunch on that one.
Okay, ready?
Yep.
And go. I
Woo,
got that
got
one. I
it.
think I'm not going to win this.
There we
Oh,
go.
we got it. Okay.
Ooh, there we go.
we
We're
got
on a
it.
roll.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
another
look at
one.
Ooh, and a war with aces.
Another one. And here we go.
that. Plunge the last ball.
Hey, I
Look
got
at
one.
that. Look at that. Lost by 1.
at that.
I've done that. I've lost.
Yep, boop. Got it. And got it.
Some kings.
Ah.
Oh, another. This is unprecedented.
1, 2, 3.
This is unprecedented. And go.
Hey,
Oh, we got all
okay.
of it. And this is your last cards up. My last card. Well, great. So you said, why don't you say the website one more time?
Oh, FortWaynePinball.com. All one word.
Nice.
FortWaynePinball.com.
Great. Well, thank you to Mike Burgess for being here. The buffet's open. Woo! Be careful. Don't take more.
Give me a plate.
Yeah, there you go. All right. We'll be back after this. Thanks.
You bet. That's fun.
Good. Good.